What up, everybody? This is your boy Blak Magus, and it's funny. This is the second time I'm starting this video because my new car, I'm learning it. Like, I plugged my phone into the USB port and forgot once I do that, it switches over to Android Audio. So it fucked up the beginning of this video when I originally started recording. So sorry, but I had said I wanted to go over the whole Microsoft raising prices across the board thing. Revisit that in lieu of the new news for tariffs. Now, of course, we all know before Microsoft raised their prices between $50 to $100, just about everything. A couple of things only raised like $10, $20, I believe, the accessories. But as far as the consoles were concerned, it was for $50 to $100. I think as much as $120 price raise. With it maxing out with that Elite Edition of the Xbox Series S coming in at $729. You know, it's funny because after I did that video, listening to other people, there were some points that I didn't think of that stood out to me when made by others. Like the fact that this isn't a raising of price on a new product. Like with the Switch, people gave Nintendo some flack because Switch came out at $449, and then they followed up by saying yeah, we're gonna raise some of the prices of the accessories. Certain games will be costing $80. We'll view them as premium experiences and all that, and a lot of people gave them flack for that. Sony raising prices in foreign countries, said to be done to counteract having to do it in the United States. And of course, many of us speculating that it'll still come to the United States eventually, depending on how long this whole tariff thing went, how far it went, how long it went, things like that. But yeah, the Microsoft thing probably makes less sense because the product's old. It's at the point now where we're 5 years in, I believe. This is when price cuts should happen. It's just like you're starting to see all these special edition PlayStation Slims come out for $399, where they'll package a game with it, and you can get that for less than the $449, I think, that it originally cost for the Slim version. And no, actually, I think it cost $499 still for the Slim version. I forget what it was because I think my receipt for my PS5 Slim said I was saving $100 and something or whatever. So yeah, it's probably $499 still for the Slim, and then $550 for the disc-based one, and then of course $700 for the PS5 Pro. God damn, consoles. Oh, again, back in the 80s, y'all. This probably still not as bad as the 80s because if you do inflation, I'm sure the Neo Geo, when back then I think it was $600. I think you do in today's prices, that's probably $1,000 console. So yeah, I'm revisiting my childhood with these prices. But in any event, so Microsoft, I don't know if they're facing the dilemma, because me personally, I don't think that they're going to go back on this. And I don't think anybody who's raised prices because of the tariffs are going to go back on this, because it was announced that a deal was made with China, and that the tariffs will be much lower than what they originally said. I believe U.S. is going to have 30% tariffs on Chinese goods. China's going to have 10% on Chinese goods instead of the 145%, which was just extra dumb. And the 30% is still extra dumb, but I get it. They threw out that super stupid, ridiculous number so that the other ridiculous number wouldn't faze people. Y'all need to really, really pay attention to what's going on, because you're still getting fucked. Either way, it's just a numbers game. It's it's like they putting 95 cents on something. The 95 cents at the end of a price makes it look more attractive psychologically, but it's $5.99.95. You're still paying $600 fucking dollars. But people don't see that. Anyway, so I don't think Microsoft's going to go back on these prices. I don't think they're going to drop back to the normal or back to a more reasonable price. And I don't think this is going to happen across the board with a lot of companies, because have you ever noticed, like, when there's a quote unquote financial crisis, when there's a recession, what have you, and these companies make these excuses like, hey, like, well, this and that, like with the bird flu thing, the excuse for eggs going up in prices, hey, we can't get as much, they're in high demand, we got to make some money off of this because we're losing money by not having enough product. And then the product goes back to where it was, prices stay where they raised them. And then the next, crisis, prices go up again, crisis ends, price don't go down. And it's the same thing. And this is why, like, a lot of people just really need to pay attention and make smarter choices with who they choose as their leadership and how they go at these companies. Because, this has totally affected the hobby that a lot of us love in a very negative way. But again, a lot of us will just reconcile it and just do what we feel we have to do to get the things that we want. And these companies aren't going to pay the price. No one, who put these things in motion are going to pay the price. And it's going to happen again. We're going to grumble, still invest in these things. It's crazy. But it would be interesting if Microsoft decided, hey, let's do people a solid and let's fucking go back again on what we said. But it's crazy. It's crazy to see that. It's really fucking crazy to see that. But this is the world we're gonna live in now. Like, we're not gonna know where we're gonna be at with certain things, because this administration wants to do certain things that can negatively impact people, but at the same time, they want to keep their image, so they'll throw these things out here and then they'll draw back, they'll throw something else out, draw back, find the sweet spot where they can take advantage, and then we all be like, oh, well, at least it's not this. And, hey, it is what it is. I ain't vote for the mess. Yeah. Very interesting times we're in. It's gonna be very, very interesting to see as we move towards this whole. By the way, the tariffs aren't totally off the table. Just for you guys to know, it's like the TikTok thing. It's a 90-day ban, which, hey, China still ain't sell that TikTok, so maybe these tariffs won't go into place because they'll fold and they'll keep folding and keep pushing because they don't want the smoke. In that retrospect, like with TikTok, just maybe it's all bluster like that. But yeah, who knows? We'll see though. Come August, we'll revisit this conversation, see if the tariffs go back, and if the tariffs go back, if anything else goes up, or if the tariffs go up and things go up even further. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fucking interesting, y'all. The world we live in right now. Anyway, as always, you guys feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later. This is your boy Blak, Magus, and I'm out. This is